Right, welcome to a guide to editing LUEY for Scout Radio, so the Let Us Entertain You logs and the Listen Again that we do. This is for our Let Us Entertain You shows that we do at smaller events and at jamborees. We tend to find that they're only about three links long, and our format is we take the middle bits of the songs out, so it's sort of a little bit of a song, then a link, then a little bit of song, then a little bit of the next song, then the next link, etc, etc. So you'll end up with your log file like this, and this is Adobe Audition, and your log file will consist of the whole thing, songs and links and things like that. So first thing you need to do is identify the links, and it can be quite easy to work that one out. You know, that's a song, that's a song, that's a song, and this is our link here.
Club.
So what we first do is we find the end of the link.
Yeah, very much.
We only want about 5 seconds at the end of the link, anything between sort of 2 and 5 seconds to help us with a crossfade, and then we go and find the beginning of the link. Now with the start of the link with this one there's a jingle
.uk,
which we don't really want, we just want the start of the link, which is that bit, and then you hit F8, which makes a range. So if I click down there, you'll see marker 1, and it's a Q range, and the range is covering the link. You can alter it slightly by pulling on these and dragging if you need to. By the way, I'm zooming in using the scroll wheel. So there's the next link.
Public counting stars.
That's probably the start. There we go, that'll do. And we go back to the start here. I'm trying to find it now. There it is there.
Hi, I'm Chloe.
So this one we do want the start of the end of the song, so we'll pull that up to about there, and that'll do. So again, F8 again, and that'll give us the range. I think I might pull too much. No, that'll do, 4 seconds. Now with LUEY, you tend to find you've only got 3 links, so this is where you need to check the paperwork that's being put together to make sure that there is.
This is Imagine Dragons.
So this is our third link.
Hi, I'm Simon.
That's the start.
And I'm Kieran.
So we'll go to there. So F8. So there's our 3 links of our log file. Now you tend to find with LUEY, when we're at events, the log file might have several shows in it. So again, that's where you need to keep an eye on the paperwork, and you sit there marking up all the different shows. You then go into multi-track view. Let me delete, this was a previous one that I'd done. You then go into multi-track view, you use the podcast in, and it's called in, and at the moment we've got a Facebook that's our out, as it were. And to zoom in on this, by the way, is hold down control and scroll wheel. So there's our one, so that comes out of the in.
Hi, I'm Nadine. And I'm Lucy. And this is home. And
then we're going to pull our second one, and as you see when I pull this here, it sort of does a crossfade.
Yeah, very much.
So we just check that makes sense and it's not sort of graty to the ear and that sort of stuff.
Hi, I'm Chloe.
There we go.
And I'm Sam.
And there's our third one that we're going to do there.
Up next is One Republic Counting Stars.
There's the fade. And then into the next link. You might want to sometimes take jingles and things like that out.
And I'm Kieran.
Right, so here...
Huge this year, we think it's great and we hope you do too. You're listening to Scout Radio and this is Imagine Dragons.
Because it's the last link, we want that to fade out to 0, and then we'll have our out. Our out at the moment is called Facebook. So
hit us up on...
You then go edit, mix down to new file and to mono, because there's no point in stereo and it saves in file size, and also uploading when we're at events and we don't have a fantastic fantastic internet connection, should I say. So this will take a minute or so I'll cancel that because I've already got one that I've just done here, and that's what your final show Listen Again looks like. You might want to, or this one even, you might want to adjust the volume slightly so that it's all sort of consistent, and that could either be dropping down the jingle or raising the main Listen Again. You then save that as an MP3, normally with the event name and either the LUEY slot, so Saturday slot 2, or with the event, or with the group name, preferably with the group name that you've picked up off the paperwork. So when we're uploading it to SoundCloud, we can make sure the group's tagged and it's easy to find. So there we go, there's a quick guide to editing in Audition for Listen Again.